Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world. And in the last video, you can see that we are in Stu's office, and we built it. And we built the other cave too. We are really building, basically, we're done building the creeper coaster at this point. And we're just going to put in some details with some fake trees and some other little details. And well, one of the details that I'm going to need to put in here, which a couple of you did notate, and as soon as I edited my video, I saw I had, oh, hello, why aren't you up there? I had gotten a stone button out to put as his nose, but I never actually put it on him, interestingly enough. Or maybe that's not that interesting. Anyway, so go ahead and he's going to need one of those noses. And one of the weird things, I converted this world to a pocket, not pocket edition, but whatever the new yay, hooray, we're all connected version is. When it converted, this turned into a normal, like they have normal, just plain pumpkins, and you know, without any carving face, and it changed to that, oddly enough, and don't know why I even bothered mentioning that. Also, one other thing I found in my travels is I have something wrong right here. This length of plank here is actually 1 block too long, because this needs to be 3 blocks long. It needs to go 1 block farther back. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to take this one out and replace that railroad track. And then we also, I never got around to doing this, we have to put, there's 3 fence posts you need to put on it. Let's kind of slurp that up. Go under there. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks past here. That's just something I never saw before, and I happened to be looking at a video of me in his world and saw that that this was 3 fences long, and I thought it was 2, and so they needed to be fixed. So there we go. There's another case of things that I didn't notice, and who knows, there's probably more, and you can fix things as you need to. All right, so let's get started. We want to build some fake trees. I've got some have some brown wool and green wool, and that's what he used. And you can use whatever you want, I guess, if you want to use something else. They have brown concrete now, which would make it look even more fake, which maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. So there's 10 trees, as I mentioned in the last video, and we're just going to kind of start here and work our way around. The last tree is actually going to be the biggest one over there. So let's see. The first tree, let's see, that is going to be located, I think it's on this one. This is should be the 5th block level up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yep, it's this one. So it goes right up against here. Am I right? Brown? Yeah, okay. So right here, let me just back up a little bit, and you can see where I am. So the patch that's 5 blocks high on the 5th block level, and then 1 block away from that edge right there. So this tree trunk is going to be 6 blocks high. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there used to be a couple other trees over there, but obviously that terrain is all gone now. And so up here, now we're just going to put 2 greens on top of that. And then on each side, this is kind of in the style of, actually like the spruce trees. Kind of sticks out, and then we're going to add 1 more on top there. I probably could have just done 3 there. So that is that one. That was all done. And you can change that if you want, but that is how that one is. So the next one, let's see, it's going to be over here, and quite frankly, this is one of the weirdest looking trees I've ever seen, and I'm sure Stampy is like, oh, it is weird, but whatever. So there is one right in this area, right to the left of the creeper, and let's see, we are going to place this 1 block in here from this corner. Yeah, 1 diagonally, that is. And this is going to be, the trunk is 3 blocks high. Then let's see, how are we going to do this? All right, let me grab my green. I'm going to put that there, and then just 1 on each side for starters. Like that. We're going to make 1 more layer on top of that, but a full square. So I'm just going to kind of go around here. So it's going to be a 3 by 3 square, like that, and then we're going to come out 1 more on each side. We're just going to leave the corners off though. Like this and like that. Okay, and we're going to make a 2 block high area that's like just this middle part here, this 3 by 3 area. 1, 2, 2, and that's the second layer. Then put one in the middle here, and then the kind of weird part, at least for me, is that there's one more block kind of sticking out on the side of each of these. And most of these trees that he made look, you know, basically exactly like how Minecraft normally makes them. This one, not really. It is unique. It is unique. We'll call it that, unique. Okay, so that is tree number 2. Tree number 3 is way over here. It's this little tree. Kind of sits over here, and let's line it up here. Yeah, okay, so there's the sidewalk here, and there's this area this is 1 block high, and this is 2 blocks high here, and we want to stay on the 1 block high, but okay, see this area that's 2 blocks long here, right? And we want to go right 2 blocks to the left of that one there, so it's just right in the middle there. 1, 2, 3 blocks in from the end of that one. Okay, so this one is going to be, yeah, 2 blocks high there. And this one is sort of a normal looking tree, I guess. This is one of the more Minecraft-y looking trees. So let's see, we're going to put one in the middle, and then let's make a, let's make a kind of a square, 3x3 square out of that one. That's always a good way to start. And then we're going to add 3 on each side, but we're going to leave the corners off again. And then we're going to, once we have this shape, then we're going to go up and just make one more. It looks exactly like this, and doesn't really have to be solid, but I'm just not going to bother trying to figure it out otherwise. Then on top, right in the middle, just put 2, and then 1 sticking out on each part like that. And let me just kind of pull back so you can see what that looks like. And like that. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3 already done, and number 4 is right over here in this area, right in the middle. This is a 5 block wide area, and we're just going to go 1 block back and just kind of center it up there. And this one is going to have a 3 block high trunk, and on top of that we're just going to put 1, make the 3x3 square on top of there, and then just right in the middle, just put 2 there, and 1 on each side of that that first one there. And that's a very Minecrafty looking tree. I think that definitely qualifies. All right, so now we're on to number 5, and that is down here on the first level. So we have this little part that sticks out. There's 2 here, and we want to go 2 to the right and then pull back 1. Oops, and then we want brown though, because we want it. It's a 2 block high trunk. Next little short one there. And this is the same exact top as that one, so we can just sort of copy ourselves there and sort of copy this way, and that. Boop, 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 and the final boop. There we go. Perfect. 5 done. All right, we're done half of them. All right, we're gonna move along. This is good. All right, so number 6 is, let's see, right over here on this piece. You see this little row that's got 2 blocks wide here. This is at the 6 block level, by the way, or no, 5 block level, 5th block level. So the left side of this, we're going to go back to the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go, let's see, this is going to be a 3 block high, yeah, 3 block, oh, hello, doggy's back. 3 block high trunk, and then the rest is going to be like the first tree we did, exactly the top 1. So we're going to do 3, and then just on the first 2 on each side, just add 1 of those. That's nice because we already did that design, so that's easy. Just a little bit shorter this time. So that's tree number 6. Tree number 7 is over here, and let's see if I can get this in the right spot. Okay, so on these 3 that are here, we're going to go back to the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see, this is the 7th one. So this is 3 blocks high is the trunk. This one kind of looks a little more like the weird one, quite frankly, if you ask me. So let's start off with doing a 3x3 square on top. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, and let's double that up with another one exactly like it. We're going to put 2 up top here, 1 on each side, and then additionally on each side, right here at the top of these you know, this area here. We're gonna add one more kind of sticking out like this. Okay, it's sort of a hybrid of a couple of them. Oh, there we go. Okay, so perfect. All right, so number 7 is done. Number 8. Okay, number 8. So over here, looks like it's right here. Okay. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 block high trunk. Okay, so this one, all right, let's start off with the same thing, 3 by 3 square. And then, I'll tell you what, let's do, I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to explain this. All right, let's double this up and then add 3 more on each side of just this one. And so we're going to leave the corners empty. And then we want to do another layer just like that one. Again, you don't probably really have to make this solid, but it's okay. And okay, so there's that, and then okay, so now we're just going to add one more layer that's 3 by 3. There we go, and one in the middle. And let's just take a quick look at this. All right, looks good. Okay, perfect. So that was 8. Okay, 9. Number 9 is over here. Oh, look, doggy's getting a little drink. Number 9. Let's see. Get my trunk material. It's going to go right here is where that one is going to locate. So you kind of have that little waterfall area, and this piece comes out here and just go 2 to the left. He's trying to rescue you. Hey, buddy, listen, that guy is in jail for a reason. I don't know what that reason is, but you may not break him out of jail. You're just visiting? Oh, you're just visiting. Well, okay. All right, that's cool. That's nice. This snowman could probably use a little support while he's incarcerated. Cool. You just can't leave him any, like, you know, equipment to escape with, like in the cakes and cookies that perhaps you may be bringing. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot. All right, so now we're back to this. The trunk. The trunk is 4 blocks high. 2, 3, 4, and this tree is very similar to the very first one we did. So we just need to go up 3 and then hit each side with just 2 sticking out of it, and that will be that. And that leaves the last one, which is this big one up here. That if you do none of them, you have to have this one. You got to do this one. All right, so this is the area up here, and I think this is, if I recall, this is like the 15th level. Hello. Just dogs everywhere. Is it the same one? No, different one. Also visiting the jail. I was going to say jailbird, but it's a jail snowman. So this is going to be a 4 block around. This is going to be the footprint of it. So it's just 1 block away from the edge of everything here. Should be just touching the edge of, the corner of that one. And so this is 5 blocks high. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just bring that all the way up. And I clearly have no idea how to do this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So now the top part, first, let's just put the 4 on there right now, right off the bat. And now we want to get this going out 1 block in every direction, with corners. So it's a 4 by 4 area there. And we're going to double that up. And once we've done that, we're going to go out 1 more block, but we're going to leave the corners off this time. It's probably like 100 different ways I could explain this. It's better than this, but I'm just going to work up layer by layer. Okay, so now the next layer goes up and out. So we're going to go up and out. Yeah, we're just going to kind of do this like we kind of do anything. That's when I describe the up and out. Go around here. Here's a case where you could easily make an argument for not filling it in, which I think is. I imagine he probably did it. This is the piece I started with, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. So let's just leave it hollow. Why not? We'll put a torch in there to keep any googlies from spawning. How about that? If your world is spawning googlies at all, that is. All right, so let me just double check that this looks right. Okay, so the next layer is not going up and out. It's just going at that same place, but we're going to add corners to the end of this. So it's just going to be a very, an actual square. So those corners will be hanging over into those open places like that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's an 8 by 8 square. And then we're just going to do one more right on top of that. Doggies are taking baths today. It is, for me, it is Saturday today, so that kind of makes some sense. We used to always take baths on Saturday. That was because, we went to church on Sunday, so we had to pretend that we weren't filthy animals all weekend when I was a little boy. Okay, so now we're going to do this, what we did here on this layer, we're going to do the exact same thing up here. So really all we have to do is kind of just go, add a row, but, skip the corners. The way to go there, and then add a piece inside each corner like that. Okay, on all 4 corners, good. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's fill this. This will be a little easier because part of this is going to be the top anyway, so this will just be easier to explain if we fill this in completely here. Okay, so the middle, let's find the middle. This is, well, there's no middle, because this is just, it's an even number. So if we find the middle is going to be those 4 squares again. So if we build up a little area that's 4 blocks high, and then what we have to do is create steps essentially. So if we just kind of fill this in, so it makes these little 2 by 2 steps like that on each side going out. And so yeah, it looks like I'm just going to build this solid. Sure, why not? So these little steps here, and 2 here, 2 there, 2 there, and then we're going to put a little couple of pieces in the corners of this. There we go. So we're going to put 2 up here and 1 on each side. Again, 2 here, 1 on each side. 2 in the corner, 1 on each side, 2 up here, 1 on each side, and there we go. Boom. Trees, check. They are done. Woo, that's a big one right there. Now this is where originally there was a, I think there was a giraffe somewhere like in this vicinity somewhere. It's no longer there, so I didn't have an opportunity to capture where it is exactly. If you want to put it in yours, feel free. Go right ahead. All right, torches and snow and ivy, which I think are the only other things I have in my inventory. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do the torches, and then I'm going to kind of take you on a tour of my finished version of this, and you can decide how much of the ivy and snow you want to put down. I'm not going to give you the exact squares where they all go, because they could change at any time depending on whether somebody went by and dug one up by any chance, or the warmed up and something melted, and who knows what. So let's just do the torches, and then the rest is going to be kind of subject to however you'd like to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start down here and just kind of work our way up. Follow the track first, and then we'll put the extra ones around. So the first one I see is right here to the left of this track, up that little piece there. And okay, we already have torches on the corner of that thing down there. That's good. Then we've got the next one is right over here on that corner. Kind of give you an aerial view so you can see where I am there. And the next one is, let's see if I can place this right here. Yeah, right here, next to that, first block that goes up there. And yeah, like I said, there's going to be some on here. We'll do them in a minute. Just do the track right now. Now that should be it, I think. Oh no, there's one on this side, on this corner, right on the track there. And then right around, I got stuck on that tree there for a second, right on the left side of that. Yep, that goes down there. And okay, now we already did all the inside. So let's go to where it comes out here. Yeah, when I converted this to the new Minecraft, it kind of chewed up the edge of my world a little bit. and it actually was weird. It actually encased this whole piece into a mountain that kind of went that way. I was like, oh, okay. Didn't really care for that, but it's kind of how it works. It kind of takes the first, like, I think something like 8 rows for some reason, I think, and then it just sort of incorporates it and / destroys lots of stuff. It even took out some of my squiddy there. Okay, so here, okay, on the second one that's going up here, that's going to be there, and there's always one on the opposite side when we do these up on here. And then from here, we're going to go up 14. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then put one on the other side of that one. And then right up here at the very tippy top, right at the first block there, put one on each side there. The next ones are right over here at the right before it goes down. Put one on each side of that one, and then right where the pole comes in, go put one on each side of that one, and we're going to go down here, and right there is one. And if we come around here, if I go to the second block in and go to the fourth one here, 1, 2, 3, and then there's a torch right there. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, torch there, and then one block in here, same place. 1, 2, 3, torch in the same line. Okay, so down here, one right on the corner, and I can see over here. Oh, is he gonna eat that pig? Oh, they don't really eat pigs though. Is that what you're wondering? Like, excuse me, sir, are you a pig or a sheep? And he's all like, I'm totally a pig. And you're like, oh, thank you very much for your information. Anyway, so there's one that's kind of right where this pig is. Yeah, like right here. And then the next one is right down where this pole attaches there, right to the right of that one. I want to scoot under here for this next one. It's actually up here. Go around here, this side. Okay, so we're going back up here. Put it on the corner there. Put it on the corner. Oh no, this one right here, this corner. And the next one I have, I'm surprised there's not one. I don't have one here. I'm not saying there isn't one here, but I don't have it. And this goes right down on, let's see, right here. The first kind of largely exposed ones, it's going to be right there on the second one down there. Right, puppy? Okay. And let's see the next one. Okay, looks like it is right here in the middle of this side. And then we follow the track a little bit down here, and right before it goes down into the lava cave, it gets one nice torch here. And obviously we don't need any light over there, so the next one comes right over here, where it comes up. Oh gosh, I'm just getting all loads of animals in here. Right here next to that redstone torch there. And then up at the top of this one, this hill here, and I think there must be one on the other side. Yep, there is. And let's see, then there's one right above where this pole comes in. Put that on both sides there. And let's see, then it's right before it goes into Stu's place. We're going to put it right here on the second block, and then look right across from it in that corner there. Yeah, and let's see, well, we don't need any here. Okay, so let's go to the other side of the Stu. Hi, Stu. No Stu for us. Okay, so then on the inside corners of this, and then the outside, it's directly opposite of that. And up, going back up to, let's see, the third one. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one. And 5 up from that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually, my model doesn't have torches on this side, but I'm not sure if that's just because I've never seen them or not. So I'm just going to put them on both sides. Why not? That seems to be the norm in these. That's fine. If you notice in his videos that they're not on there, then you can go ahead and remove them. We'll just say that they're there for now. So the next ones are going to be like right above the waterfall. let's see, one block in from each end, and right around the corner here, one block in from each end, inside there as well. Let's see, we already have Tika's torches there. Okay, then we don't have any until we get down to the little tower here. So on this side, they're all on the right, on the top of the two, where there's 2 blocks. There's none on this side, but over here, again, the top block here and here, and then also on this side here and here. Okay. All right, we're getting there. All right. We've got ones right here where we added that, fixed that thing from earlier. And then we don't have any until we get down to the little hump down here, right to the first block that comes up, one on each side of that. And then let's see, this one is right on this first block that goes down from there, on each side there. And I think there's one around here. Yeah, there's one like, before I forget this one, I'll never remember to put this one on. Here, one right on the side there, right in that spot. Okay, let's see, we go down here. That's it for the railroad there, but there's one, where is this? Right here, like that. Helps keep the tree from getting too googly-ish. And that should be it. Yep, that's it for the torches on the actual track, and we did get a few of them. So let's do the creeper. All right, so there's some on his feet there, right on the black on that one, and then this is the green one on this side, right, just that first block. And see, there's some up on the side here. Let me see if I can see where that is. Okay, it's the second one in, third one up. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's right there. None on the side, but on the hat, on the front corners and the back corners. We just need to put one torch on each of those. And this is all, you can add more. If maybe your world seems a little dark and you still want to light it up a little bit more, go for it. Go for it. Absolutely. Light it up. It always looks good lit up at night, stuff like this. Okay, so on this side of the creep, okay, do I have any on the back that I need to do? No, but I do have one on the side of the creeper right here, just the third one in from the left side. Should be right above his little belly roll right there. Yeah, little belly roll. I wish I had a belly roll that small. Alright, so that is, okay, that's the creeper. And there's going to be there's a few of them kind of littered around the landscape here. Let's see. There's one on the corner here. Yep, that's a good one. That kind of lights that up really nicely. And there's one hiding right up here, right where that little staircase kind of starts going up here. Puts that right there. And the next one I see that's just part of the landscape is over by the Mises. I don't know, whatever. Let's see, it's going to go right there on that of the two, the closest towards the front of that. I consider this sort of the front of that area since they're facing that way. Oh, and there's one right here to the right of this moose, right on that, let's see, 1, 2, 3 steps up there on the right side. Okay, on this side, I think I got all the ones that were on the ground here. Oh, no, okay, there's one. All right, so here's the Ladybug, and there's a small section here. We're going to put one on the side there. We already got that one there. We already got, oops, excuse me, miss. We already got these here. And, okay, so let's put, there's some right over, where are we? Right over here. Well, this is interesting. Okay, I think I've got something missing here. All right, so there should be a torch like 2 blocks down, like right here. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, all right, I gotta get the grass out. I'm missing a little terrain here. So let's see. Yeah, it's right here. This should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. So it comes up right under that one, and then 2. Huh. don't know how I missed that. Well, I could actually imagine it very easily. Okay, good. I'm glad I saw that, so that helps fix that little piece. These guys are just following me around. It's so interesting, I know. Okay, then I think mostly what we have to do is this squid. There's some torches on this squid, and then we'll get to these other pieces. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing okay on time. Alright, so squid, top corners on the front. There and there. I think those are the only two maybe on the front. There's something down here. Yeah, right down. Alright, I'm going to kind of squeeze in here a little bit. Right down here on the front, right on that corner. Obviously that corner is over there is covered up by that, so we don't want to do that there. There's none on the front of these tentacles, but on the back of this one over here, there's one, which goes right on this section here, right in the middle, close up to there. And then we got one on the corner here and here. And then at the fifth block, 2, 3, 4, 5, which should be even with this one, yeah. So that one should be even with that one right there. And up here, 4 blocks down from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. No, not on this side. It's on the back here. This one. Yep, and then right across from it on the back also here. And then down on the bottom corners as well. And then this side, I think, is our last one. Yeah, so we got ones on the corner down here again. And that's it. That's all I have. Seems silly that they wouldn't put ones up. Seems like you need one up here or something like that, but apparently there is not one. Okay, so we've got torches. We've got terrain. I was thinking a bunch of words that started with a T. We've got torches, we've got trees, torches, terrain. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So now comes the part where it's sort of more decoration and optional, and that is the vines and the snow, which I'd say the only part that's not that you definitely want to put vines on are the entrance and exit of Stu's cave. You definitely, that's something that you normally would experience. The other ones are really just ornamental, decorative, and they're going to grow anyway. So I'm just going to kind of, show you like the general area where you can grow them. Like in this sort of thing, and they'll start kind of growing down here anyway, and kind of covering this up. And when you do this over here, just kind of throw a couple around in this area. They will eventually grow down and spread and kind of cover this exit a little bit. So for right now, I am going to just flip over to my version of the of Stampy's Lovely World, where I have this completely finished, and then we'll just kind of talk about what snow and what vines we're going to put on there. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so I guess what I'll do is I'll just kind of start at the front here. Even this area here, you could duplicate this thing. I took a lot of time to duplicate the snow that was in his world at the time that I visited it, which is quite frankly a couple of years ago. So anything could have changed at this point. So you could duplicate what I did and then decide for yourself if you want to do something different. But this is that area. And we're just going to kind of start over here. I'm just going to kind of slowly move around these areas, and just so you can see the basic idea of what you're probably going to be going for. This is the front section. There's not really a lot of snow in this section. There used to be more snow, and some of it's gone away. And every once in a while, you see pieces come in, but over here. Again, not a lot of snow in that sort of area. This is kind of where I kind of figured you're just going to pause the video and then do it and move on. And like there, you probably just pause the video, hopefully. This area, all right, I want to kind of keep consistent of where I'm traveling so I can go up to. I tell you, let's just start up here next to Tika's grave. A lot of this is snow covered up here. And we can kind of work our way around this side of the mountain and come down. You see more ivy. There's kind of more ivy in this area. Up by the waterfall, there's some under the penguin. Let's see, just kind of pull back and let you see just the snow in general. Just kind of, I would just kind of go for like getting this sort of feel for it. It doesn't have to be, exact, because as I said, this may not be exact as is now, but it'll work. And we kind of pull around here. There's these little bits of snow here next to the creeper, and now at some point over here, obviously this is where I cut it off. This is the last row, so this is where I cut it off. So you obviously don't need anything to worry about anything there. But most of these have snow over here and over here as well. And in my newly converted world, there's dolphins that are desperately trying to swim up this thing, and they're beaching themselves on the grass. I feel so bad for them. They make a lot of noise when they're not actually in the water. So this area generally has a lot more ivy like this underneath of it, where it goes right before it goes into Stu's house. There's quite a bit of ivy in this area. So as you can see, this one is just not really kind of grown down any farther because it's the railroad track is there. So I don't think it probably can. So we're just going to kind of tell you to add just a little more, ivy in this area, especially around here by the moose. We're just gonna go moose. Especially around here. There's a lot of ivy there. Over here, snow-wise, there's not a lot from the pieces. From what we actually built in here. Back here, there's really no snow back here. It's just up here. There's a little bit. Right here at the top. Just kind of come around here and just sort of try to slowly show you this stuff. Putting it all on there block by block would just drive us all crazy, and it'd be another hour-long video. So just kind of want to show you. Though there's look for ivy up at the top here of this one. It's kind of starting to crawl around on top of that. Snow is fairly sparse over here, but it starts in again. Whereas over here, for a while there actually was no snow. So coming back this way, maybe I'll just kind of turn this way and just kind of slowly go over this area. And the ice, yeah, we kind of wanted to talk about that as well, didn't we? So let's pause, and since we're here, the ice, you could basically fill in most of the ice, and if you put the torches down, they'll sort of naturally melt like a little bit of this ice anyway. But this is like 2 blocks away, for the most part, from the squid. Over here, we've got a little more, kind of looking more like this, if that helps. We're over at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the 8th glass block from the left there, and the torch will probably knock out like these single blocks here. I think that's what happened here, and possibly over here maybe. And then over here it's fairly solid right up until you get 2 or 3 blocks away from the coastline, like that. This is basically how it is. I don't think that is supposed to be. I'm not sure. It probably is, because the torch probably does that. Yeah, that's probably what that is. So that's that's the ice that it doesn't go even any farther than that. There's a kind of a sort of stop, so that kind of works out well. We only built over to right around here, so this ice actually goes quite a bit farther naturally in his seed. So all right, so let's go back over to here. Not really any kind of snow around the Ladybug. This area gets a good bit of snow. Actually, you could just about cover this whole portion and just let the the natural where the wood is and the torches kind of take care of quite a bit of the parts that have to be just grass. But that's what we're looking at here. Go along here a little bit, and we'll go back to this. It's kind of sparse over there. We'll go back to that mountain a little bit in just a second. Then we're kind of back to the beginning at this point. So up here on this mountain, this side of the Tika's Grave mountain, there's quite a bit of snow. As we kind of look around, and you can see the vines. I did not plant all these vines, but they grew. They grew from. I think that I put a few over here, and they've just kind of grown all the way around here, and they've just that's what's going to happen. So this is not how it looked when I saw his world, but obviously things grow. That's just the way it's going to be. And they'll keep growing, kind of spreading around like that. So, you know, and over here, I don't think we saw this. There's quite a bit of snow over here, only a few blocks that are missing it. And yeah, I think that's really kind of how I want to explain it. I apologize if this is not exact enough for you, but it's not exact enough in his world, and I wouldn't get too hung up on it. I would just kind of go for the overall impression of how there is, you know, I would say probably about 50% of this is covered with snow, especially in the mountain. Definitely want to get a bunch of snow on this, you know, the hill and this area over here, and it just a smattering kind of elsewhere like that. And in good shape. So I think we're gonna call this thing done. Woo! Oh yeah, the creep coaster is done, people. Hopefully you'll have fun making it just how you want to make it. And yeah, as I mentioned, I have not built this game that's over here, or obviously any of those, but we've got a couple other ones over here that I think still work. I think maybe. That we can we're going to build them anyway. We're going to build everything, whether it works or not still. The pew pew shooting range, it looks like a big Italian arrow. I love the colors on this one though. The little maze. What's the name of this thing? It's on here somewhere. Oh yeah, the Maze Master. That's cool. And the pew pew. Okay, I already said that. And then the Sharky Shark game, I think is what it's called. And yeah, I built the rainbow ride, and it's all accurate, except it doesn't quite work, obviously. But with the new aquatic update, we might be able to finesse something because of the bubbles. I haven't tried it yet. If the bubbles, you can see I'm working on that one over there, the sharks and dolphin thing. I don't know if the bubbles will let boats rise or not. I know you can make them rise if you put soul sand underneath the water. Now it'll bloop, 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 make the bubbles go up, or the magma blocks, I don't know, make it go down. I think it's magma, something like that. So I don't know if we can fool with that. And I had to actually, because of the way that the water and the boats work, they don't quite work the same. So these clouds that are here, they're accurate, except this yellow part here, I had to add on in order to make it work to get to the rainbow. Otherwise, I kept falling short of the rainbow. So we'll have to figure that out as we go. So we got a few more built that we're going to do. I've got a few other things built in the town that we want to do. I want to kind of get back to. I think we want to do maybe a couple of buildings that are in the town, like the Left on Logs and the art gallery and so forth. And obviously you can see I'm far behind, but I've got the gym here and all kinds of stuff that we can continue to build over here still while I do build the other stuff. So enough talking. I thank you very much for sticking with me on this this whole nonsense with this creeper coaster, and I'm really glad it's behind us. Whew, so that we can move on with our lives, and I can feel like I am actually doing somebody some good by showing them how to build something like immense as the creeper. So that was 16 videos, and again, that's about half of what I really thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way more than that, but that's okay. So up next, we're going to go back to the town. We'll build something over there. I'll figure something out. But until then, I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.